Hello girls, this is Miss Gasparini with another math video for all my lovely first grade mathematicians. This week we've been talking a lot about tens and ones. We've looked at how a two-digit number is made up of tens and ones. For example, the number 25 is made out of 2 tens and 5 ones, like I'm showing you here. Today, I want us to think about that a little more closely. 25 is made out of 2 parts. 25 is made out of tens and ones put together to make a two-digit number. Let me show you what I mean. I think a number bond can make this a lot clearer. So our whole number is 25, and that's what I'm going to put in the top of my number bond. But now I need to think about my parts. So like I just said, the 2 parts that make up the number 25 are my tens and my ones. I have 2 tens. If I had a place value chart, I would just write the number 2. But because I'm using a number bond, I want to say the number that 2 tens represents, which is 20. So I'm going to put the number 20 right here. My other part is my ones. I have 5 ones. So I'm going to put a 5 right here. So my parts are 20 and 5, and put together, they make the number 25. Another way I can show this to you is as an addition sentence. For example, 20 plus 5 equals 25. We can also switch those add-ons around and say 5 plus 20 equals 25. We can also put our whole in the front and say 25 equals 20 plus 5, and 25 equals 5 plus 20. We can also use words and say 20 more than 5 is 25, and 5 more than 20 is 25. There is a lot of different ways we can say this. But what have I learned? I've learned that my tens and ones are part of a whole number, and there's a lot of ways to represent that. Here's another example of what I mean. Before I start, can you tell me what number this picture represents? Yep, this number is 34. My whole number, tens and ones put together, is 34. So I'm putting that in the whole part of my number bond. Now let's look at our parts. Remember, in a two-digit number, my parts are my tens and my ones. In 34, what are my 2 parts? Yes, my tens are 30, and I have 4 ones, so my other part is 4. So 30 and 4 are my 2 parts put together to make 34. And my addition sentences can be 30 plus 4 equals 34. 4 plus 30 equals 34. 34 equals 30 plus 4. 34 equals 4 plus 30. 4 more than 30 is 34. And 30 more than 4 is 34. That is a lot of different ways to say that, and this can be a really tough concept. But I am so impressed with you girls for following along and doing your work on Zearn and in your enrichment packets at home. Keep up the good work. I love you, I miss you, and I hope I can see you soon. Okay, bye-bye.